welcome to the Paper Snob. This is Tara, and I am going to be working on day number 30 of 30 Days of Sketches. This beautiful sketch was created by Julie Moreau, and I adore it. So I am currently printing the photo that I'm going to use, but it is a friend of mine, myself, and all of our children at the beach. And I'm going to use these washi strips, and I'm going to cut down this piece of cardstock or pattern paper, but I get to cheat and use this lovely pre-made circle background from Pink Fresh Studio. This is from their Celebrate collection. I have very little of this collection. In fact, I think I have 2, maybe 3 pieces of this pattern paper, and that's just about it. But I'm going to speed you up and we're going to get started. So off camera, I cut down that large circle of pattern paper down into this 4 by, I don't know, is it 7 inches, 8 inches or so strip of pattern paper to go behind my photo. I know in the original it had a little bit popping down below the photo. These strips of washi I put on white cardstock, and you're going to see me do a couple more here on camera because I didn't have quite enough, because my strips of washi, of course, are thinner than the strips of pattern paper behind the photo in the original sketch. So the reason that I put the washi tape on white cardstock is because, of course, washi tape is semi-transparent, and I didn't want the background to show through my washi tape. I wanted it to look like pattern paper, so that is why I'm doing that. And in fact, I tend to do that anyway when I use washi tape. I just don't like the transparency of washi tape all that much, and so I almost always put it on cardstock. Now these washi strips from Freckled Fawn, they're not quite 6 inches long, and they're also really hard to get off the backing. Even when a kit is brand new, I always struggle getting them off the backing. The backing tends to want to peel off a little bit, but I get it to work, and I got this one on here a little bit crooked, so I'm going to have to straighten it out a little bit with my trimmer. But all in all, I end up with the right amount of strips to cover the back of my photo the way that I intend to do for this layout. So because now I have 2 identical patterns from 2 of the washi tapes, I'm going to have to rearrange how I have my strips so that none of those are together. Now, one of the things I also did off camera, the stripe and the grid washi tapes were a lot thinner than the other 2 pieces, and so I used both pieces off each of the washi sheets to create a wider strip. So the sketch, of course, has the photo and the embellishments going at kind of an angle, so I just kind of tipped it a little bit, and now I'm going to add these flowers. I had these flowers out on my desk already from a previous layout, and so I'm going to go ahead and try to use some of them up for this layout. Now the bigger flower had that funky looking yellow piece in the middle, and I'm sure when it was a brand new flower it looked pretty, but it just looks crushed to me, so I pull it off and I'm going to put something else in the center of that flower. I hadn't really decided which title to use. I kind of wanted to use the word adventure, and it doesn't work, it's too big, so I just go with the word hello. I left it on its backing so that I can move it around. The sketch has some leaf bits coming up out of the top of the flowers, and to be honest, I'm too lazy to go and cut some leaf bits, so I'm going to use these black stems and leaves from these phrase sticker sheets just to get the kind of the same look, and I end up really liking how that looks on there. Happy accident, right? So off camera, I went ahead and I glued down the flowers, and I added some centers to 2 of the flowers, 1 on each side, and now I'm going to add my butterflies. Now I only chose to use 3 butterflies instead of, I think there were 4 on the sketch, and the reason for that is my butterflies are rather large and I just don't want to clutter it up too much and cover up some of the florals pieces and stuff. I still want my photo to be the center of my layout and not the butterflies. I want to thank you for stopping by my channel today. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. If you liked my video, please click that thumbs up button. Make sure that you check that playlist below in my description box so that you can see what all of the other wonderful creators are doing with today's sketch. This has been a great month of 30 days of sketches. I am thrilled that I made it all the way to the end, and I hope that you enjoyed each and every video that you have watched, whether it be mine or one of the other ladies. Have a great day. Bye.